Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 1 o'clock. I'm Will Hewlett and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. England's cricketers suffered a 152-run defeat in the second Test match against Pakistan.
And what relief for Pakistan.
Sharp spin made the fourth innings chase tough for the visitors. Coach Brendan McCullum was full of praise for both his sides.
They were able to get enough runs on the board in that first innings, and the way their spinners operated as the surface started to deteriorate was simply outstanding. Put us under a lot of pressure and we weren't quite able to respond, but some stuff to be proud of, and we look forward to the next test.
In the Women's T20 World Cup, the second semi-final will be getting underway at 3 p.m. as New Zealand face the West Indies. The winner of that semi-final will play already qualified South Africa on Sunday for a shot at the title. We know now that Thomas Tuchel is the new England manager, but a lot of fans were hoping Eddie Howe would get the call-up. However, he insisted that he was not contacted for the job. Instead, he is fully focused on Newcastle and their next game against Brighton this weekend.
For me, it's about Newcastle. It's about trying to win games, and it is hard enough to do that if you're 100% focused, and I always remain that way to my work. But I know that if you drop your levels or your focus, the job becomes impossible. So at no stage have I allowed myself to do that.
Southampton are back to the league action as they host Leicester City this weekend. Saints are winless in the league so far this year, falling to a stoppage time equaliser in the last St Mary's match against Ipswich. Manager Russell Martin stressed the importance of getting 3 points against the Foxes.
I think managing big moments better than we have done, and managing tough moments better than we have done. I think the team is growing, but no one cares about any of that if you don't win, so we have to win. And this game is as good as any to get that first win and to really kick us off.
We are joined by Saints reporter Freddie Dorman to tell us more. Freddie, how has the season been going? What's the update on Russell Martin?
Yeah, thanks, Will. Like you said, not only this is a huge one for Southampton against fellow relegation candidates Leicester, but it's also a massive one for Russell Martin and his job. The 38-year-old, like you said, he's yet to win a Premier League game. His side have scored just 4 goals, and they've also conceded 15, most of which have come from errors in his possession-based philosophy, a philosophy that is incredibly Marmite. However, he's adamant that he won't change his style of play, so will persistency be key, or is it borderline arrogance? That's the real question. But either way, tomorrow is one of their best chances at picking up their first win of the season, although failure to do so, and Martin could be in big, big trouble.
And if they do fail tomorrow, what do you reckon the short-term resolution will be?
Well, a lot of managers are available currently. There's indecent ones. Graham Potter's a name that's been thrown around. He's got experience. But either way, the job is to find a replacement as soon as possible, because that's what they did wrong last season and it went badly wrong. Brilliant. Thank you, Freddie. Southampton women's team could be on the bevs, or at least their fans could be, as alcohol might be coming back into the terraces. This comes as Women's Championships plan the trial of This comes as the Women's Championship plans the trial of sale of alcohol across 2 clubs. The women's professional regulator is yet to announce the team selected, meaning that Southampton could be one. On Saturday, Eastleigh are on the road as they face Hampshire neighbours Aldershot Town. The Spitfires will be looking for their first win in 5 games. The last time they were on the road, they were held to a draw by York City. Keeping it local, a Hampshire-built boat will have the chance to level the America's Cup final series today. Serban Ainsley's Ineos Britannia have claimed 2 consecutive victories, but still chase a 2-race deficit as they trail 4-2. They will set sail in Barcelona at 1 p.m. for the first battle of the day. Formula 1 is back after a 4-week break, and it's in Texas, baby. The Circuit of the Americas will host a sprint race and a Grand Prix this weekend, but there's been a lot of action off the track already. Red Bull have been under scrutiny prior to the weekend, with the FIA forcing them to change their car. A potentially illegal device was found and questioned by other teams, and now has been changed by Red Bull. Women's GB cycling star returns to glory after recovering from a freak accident.
And a remarkable comeback from injury by Katie Archibald, and they've done it. Great Britain are the world champions once again.
Katie Archibald and her pursuit teammates won gold in the World Championships in a formidable display on the saddle. Archibald missed the Olympics earlier this year after tripping over in her own garden, breaking 2 bones. An NFL wide receiver's promising season has come to an abrupt end following a serious knee injury. New Orleans Saints deep threat Rashid Shaheed will miss the rest of the campaign after undergoing surgery to fully repair his meniscus. He was on track to set career highs in receptions, receiving yards and touchdowns. On to darts, and in the final European tour of this year is now underway in Prague. Rob Cross has withdrawn from the Czech Darts Open, joining Gary Anderson and Ryan Joyce in the missing event. Nathan Aspinall holds the last of the 7 available European Championship qualifying spots, with 17 other players potentially taking these spots. We have Jamie Olazinski, our darts correspondent, to update us on the action.
Yes, hello, thank you. Well, apologies for the technical difficulties there. But yes, the Czech Darts Open has started. We've had 2 games played already. Noel Zonneveld has already put 4 sets against Robert Owen. That was 6-2. Zonneveld still in the hunt to qualify. And as well, Jermaine Watamina has just hit a 1-2-4 in a deciding leg to win another match.
Thank you, Jamie. That's all from us now. We'll be back at 2.